bring up your first comedian. You're gonna love him. His name is Mr. Ballew, ladies and gentlemen. Bo!
Welcome everybody. What an honor for you guys. Just a heads up, this set is being recorded for quality purposes. That being said, if you're gonna laugh, please make a fucking show of it. And I finally have accepted my title as a prop comic. I usually come up here with my set list. Today, it's no different, everybody. Yeah, so in 10 years, every single one of you can say, you know what? I saw that guy, Ballew, at Eastville Comedy Club, and he had to bring 5 friends to come. And you know what everyone's going to say? Who the fuck is Ballew? Who the fuck is that guy? Me. That's me. Where else do I want to go from here? So, on the comedy circuit, I've heard a lot recently about these things called chuckle fuckers. Any of y'all know what a chuckle fucker is? Alright, so in hockey they have these things called puck sluts. You know, they fuck hockey players. In comedy, apparently there's a thing called a chuckle fucker. They fuck comedians. I have yet to meet a chuckle fucker. You know, the strange thing, you know, this has yet to get me laid one time. You know, like, you would think if I spent so much time doing this, I probably would have gotten laid from it. Nope. Not once. You know how many $6 water bottles I bought at open mics to not get laid from doing open mics? Quite a few. So many options here. So, like athletes, frat guys, they have like certain things that are kind of like they're like athletes. Like I can run a 4.40, I can bench 250. You know, frat guys, I fucked this many girls, yada yada yada. My thing was always, I have a bigger penis than every dog I've ever seen. I have a bigger penis than every dog I've ever seen. That was a huge point of pride for me. You know, no matter how I was feeling, I knew I never saw a dog with a bigger dick than mine. That's not true anymore. Not too long ago, I was in Brooklyn writing jokes at a bar. I saw a dog with a penis that was bigger than mine. This was something I really fucking struggled with for a while. I deal with this every day now. You do not know what it feels like to realize that there's a dog in Brooklyn with a bigger penis than you. Sorry. Alright, so I can't be the only one here who would get a boost of confidence from finding out that they got an STD. Right? Would anyone else get a boost of confidence? Like you're in the doctor's office, he sits you down, he's like, Bo, the urine tests are back. You have insert STD of choice here. Now my first reaction, I'd probably sit there for a second. Shit, motherfucker, give me some 5! Your boy gets laid. Your boy fucks, you know? But then the severity of my situation would kick in, and yes, I would have an STD. But yes, I did have to get laid to get the STD, and thus my confidence would go up. That being said, I'm in therapy now. I'm not sure how that's going to go. My therapist recently told me he has no idea how he's going to help me. That's not something you want to hear from your therapist. You know, he's like, on the surface, you seem fine, but I don't know what I'm going to do to help you, though. I was like, thanks, Doc. That's why I pay you. Let's see. So, it turns out I like to be the bearer of bad news. This is a new thing I learned about myself. Tom Petty died recently. And I had a conversation with someone recently where I got to be the one to tell them that Tom Petty had died. And I love Tom Petty, but I love telling people Tom Petty is dead more than I like Tom Petty. I was sitting at the water cooler, and they came up and I was like, hey, did you hear about Tom Petty? He died. I don't know why I'm smiling, but Petty is dead. But I knew why I was smiling. I got to see the look in his face where he realized the musician who wrote the first song about weed he had ever heard is dead. And that brought joy to me. Rest in peace, Tom Petty. So, there's a common misconception here. A lot of you probably think, I want to be doing this. This is something I do for fun. I don't want to be here. I need to be here. You don't realize how badly I need to be here. Look how many of you are giving me your undivided attention at this point in time right now. There's no other place except therapy where I have this much undivided attention for this long. Comedy's ruined my life. That's true. Comedy has ruined my life. Before I started doing comedy, you know, I worked out 6 days a week. I ate really healthy. I looked decent without a shirt. I've lived in New York. I do comedy 6 days a week. I drink $5 PBRs. And I definitely don't look as good without a shirt. That's new. I don't know. So, there are a lot of people I know here. A lot of my friends came. Thank you for coming. I didn't tell you guys about the cover charge nor the drink minimum. I apologize. But I feel like we're getting closer. We're going to have a weird dynamic where you guys know a lot about me. A lot more than you'd want to know from a coworker, from your roommate, you know? Like, it's weird, you know, that I have seen a dog with a bigger penis than mine. You know? This is something that on Monday, when we all go to work or when we go home, you guys are going to know that this is how I feel. This is on the surface, I seem fine. Remember that, people. Yeah, so back to the set list. So, you know what? I've been trying to be more profound recently. I recently heard a guy when I was backpacking through Europe say, "Don't ask why, ask why not." And that really resonated with me. I thought that was like a cool outlook on life. Like, why not do comedy other than paying $6 for water bottles? You know, that's a good way to look at things. So it's like, why not join ISIS? Why not? You know, like, I decided not to, but I mean, obviously, but my reason for deciding not to, it probably isn't the reason you're thinking. Think about this. When you kill yourself for ISIS, you have 72 virgins for you in ISIS heaven. 72, I don't know what they call it. 72 virgins. If you fuck one virgin, she's your girlfriend. You cheat on her, you have 72 really pissed off virgins, and that's something I don't want to deal with, people. Alright, Ballew everybody, thank you.